Uh-oh, that's a good one. Oh my gosh.
That's a good one there.
Good job. I like this place. Well, here it is. It's an exciting time of the year. It's February for us. I mean, it's still wintertime, early spring, but we're in Alabama. Mother Nature the last 3 or 4 days has thrown probably 6 inches of rain at us. Got this beautiful lake behind us. As you can see, it's very, very stained, but with that being said, should eliminate a lot of the baits that we're gonna fish with today. I'm excited to see what this place has to offer and see what we can catch this time of year. This is the best time of year to catch the biggest fish the whole entire season.
Hey, Brent. How's it going?
Good to finally meet you.
No, nice to meet you.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad you challenged me to come down here to Alabama and do some fishing this time of year.
Well, I figured we'd get you out of Kansas.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe a little warmer.
Well, it's a little bit warmer.
Fish
You know,
might be
Mother Nature's, it is winter, early spring. So, you know, she's thrown us a little bit of a curveball by throwing us quite a bit of rain.
Yeah.
But you know what? That suits my style.
I think it'll be,
you know me, I like
to
to fish shallow, and it's the best time of year to catch the biggest fish of the year. So,
that is true.
You ready to get out there and
I
try
am.
it? All right, let's do it.
It's gonna be good.
Come on,
Good
let's
luck.
do it.
Hey, I'm Hadley Cohen from Huntsville, Alabama. 46 years old. I've been bass fishing since probably the age of 3. My dad got me started in it early over on the banks of Lake Guntersville. This lake, it's a spring-fed lake with a lot of mountain runoff from the recent rain, so the lake's up. I expect we'll be fishing shallow, little small square bills, things like that, and you know, trying to flip every piece of wood cover we come by.
Well, Hadley, the water conditions look great, so you know, the rules of Pro versus Joe are first fish, most fish, and biggest fish, and ultimately let's have fun.
Gotcha,
so
yep.
with that being said, I'm going to give you the first cast.
Oh, really?
Let's
Okay.
go fishing. Yep.
All right.
So if you see something you want to do, you want to run the trolling motor, just get up here and knock me out of the way and have at it. So let's see you start it out here.
There should be enough for everybody.
Yeah, I hope so. So let's see what happens. So when you guys go to Pickwick this weekend, how will you fish for them?
Probably a big spinnerbait, jig, and a big crankbait.
Yeah.
You're going from, here you go.
Fish?
Yep.
Ah,
Feels a little better.
oh, it's a nice one too. We don't need to start out with the net, do we? Or is he?
Oh, I can't tell he's
Nice
hooked
one.
yet. Just kind of mushed on there. Typical cold weather bite.
Yeah, it's hooked good.
Yeah.
Ah,
We'll try.
guess what that means? You can't be beat on that one now. But hey, what a good start.
Hey Brent, what like this time of year, you always see a lot of red lips and
Yeah.
these crushers back there are red. What is that?
I've heard they say it's from crawfish, but I'm not a biologist, so I think it's just cold. You know, I think it's no different than us. When if we stuck our hands in that cold water,
Yeah, they'd kind of turn
things
red
would
over
turn
time
red
too.
too.
Okay,
so,
gotcha.
That would be my excuse, but I don't know. It sounds good that it could be
There
from
you go.
crawfish.
Yeah.
But cool, you're on
All
the
right,
board, and
there's
that's a
number
nice,
one.
solid 2-pound fish. And
This buddy of mine that used to be a tournament partner, he had an outdoors.
oh.
That looks like a better one.
No. I don't even know if he's going to make the 12-inch minimum. He's hooked weird.
I think
That's
he
what
will.
it is. Yeah, he's a 12-incher, but he's not what you had. Yeah, look how red his lips
Same
are.
thing?
Yeah,
It's crazy.
I think he's cold.
Yeah, I think so too.
I should ask a biologist that though.
This place probably had some ice on it as of
I
3
bet
to 4
from what I
weeks
heard.
ago.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're each on the board, but now we need to catch some big ones.
Brent Chapman's Pro vs. Joe, brought to you by Fulton, Waves of Innovation, Maxxis Tires, your way to adventure.
I heard that one. Uh-oh, he's
Little
got
one.
the second one.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's a 13-inch fish. I can tell you for sure after last week.
Yeah, I was about to say.
That's a nice one there.
That was headed away in last week, huh?
Oh yeah.
More red.
Yeah, yeah, they really definitely got some red mouths. I used to love Lake Murray, and when Murray got the bluebacks in it, it really changed it.
Yeah, we were over there one time for a Federation divisional or something, and man, that was.
I saw that one. You're gonna have me digging out soft plastics here. It's a nice chunky fish.
Yeah, healthy.
It's a fat one.
Still not exactly what we're after.
No. Usually beavers won't let you see them that much. Uh-oh,
Got him?
there we go.
All right.
Oh, it's not as I thought it was. A little guy. Here's some brush under here. It'll make the mark, but sure not like that one you caught earlier.
Healthy.
We're due for a big one. There's a bunch of fish right here. Look at that brush we just went over, and
How many shows you got to get in the year?
14.
14.
So, but we have to have them all done. Oh,
Uh-oh.
wow, I stopped it and that thing hit it. Little guy again. What's up with the little guys? They're keepers, but it's the time of year we're supposed to tie into big ones. But you know, those big ones this time of year, they kind of like to sleep in, and it seems like as the day progresses, they get better.
We went 10 days and it never got above freezing. And a couple of the nights, I think our lowest low that I saw was 6.
Yeah.
But up in here in this little valley, I bet it got colder than that.
That's crazy. 48 degrees. Yeah, it's a little colder, especially for being. Oh, that's a fish. Never even felt a better one.
Yep.
Not a giant. Look at him trying to jump. He's so cold. Look at that. He ate it good
Got a
though.
mouthful, didn't he?
You know, you start thinking, you know, am I throwing a bait that's not right for the conditions? You know, this water's turned out to be a lot colder than we had expected. You know, it's only 48 degrees, but he ate it. Not a bad one. 2-pounder. That's fun. Uh-oh. Oh, there's a good one. We can get the net on that one. That's a, that's a nice one there.
Well, come here.
And he was right on the bank, wasn't he?
Right on the bank, right behind where you were throwing the crankbait.
Oh, bad net job. And shoot, he wasn't going anywhere. Good
No.
job.
No, it was just
Man,
squish.
That's a chunk. That was not my best netting job there.
You can tell you guys don't use them a lot on the late series.
Yeah, it's been a while. Man, he ate that, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, very good.
Put her back.
You gonna let me catch any of these good ones? It's kind of a neat 1-2 we're doing here. I'm kind of fishing more of the open water, and you're hitting those key pieces of cover. So like if we were in a buddy tournament, we'd be doing really good today.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just kind of watching you throw the moving baits and things like that, and just trying to see if they want a little something slower behind you.
Uh-oh. Okay, now this is getting a little crazy there. Do we need, that's a nice one. I think you can handle that one, right?
With 20-pound gamma, it just
There you
comes
go.
right in.
That's some amazing line,
It's
isn't
by far the best there is.
it? Yep.
Now that was an aggressive bite. He came off that log and was 3 feet
Up
to the
here in
left
two
before I could
foot of
catch him.
water,
Yeah.
48
And
degrees.
That was a April, May type bite there.
Oh, there's a good one.
Right.
Wow, they are up here in nothing, aren't they? Trying to get the power poles down. Oh, fish is better than I thought. Talk about another
bam.
aggressive bite. I threw that in there and lifted up, and my line was just swimming out with it.
Yeah.
So look at this. We got the power poles down and 2 nice fish. This is what springtime late winter, springtime fishing's all about. Water's 48 degrees and dirty, but they're hungry. Nice one.
Pro versus Joe, brought to you by Power Pole, Swift, Silent, Secure, Fraybill, trusted gear since 1938. Plano, protect your passion.
Haven't seen
Yeah.
a turtle
Huh.
this whole trip so
No.
far. Must mean something's happening. Not a bad one. So he is there. Just not wanting to chase.
Yeah, that thing was sitting dead still, and it was just a little tick.
Caught like a 5.5 on this, doing this at Ross Barnett.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
that fish?
Uh-oh. Yep,
Oh,
that's a
Lord.
good one. Oh my gosh. Yeah, grab the net on that one. Oh. We were just talking about that too. Did you see that? I jigged it and I go to raise it up and man, all of a sudden he's just, I thought it was hung up for a second and then it moved. That's a good one. Oh, wow. Oh.
He wouldn't even fit in the net.
Holy cow.
Well, I think the big fish award's probably done.
Look at that. I think I like this place. Wow.
That's a big one.
Out here in the middle. Look at that one.
Yeah, that's a good one there.
I like this place. I like it when people challenge me to come to these kind of places.
Where's my lipless bait?
So the water temp's 48 degrees. It's not real warm out here today, maybe 50s, cloudy. The water's stained, but that's the thing. This time of year, those fish are pulling up, and one of the best baits is a lipless crankbait. It's the only bite I've had on it, but as you can see, it catches big ones. And what I was doing, I wasn't throwing it out and winding it in. I was throwing it out and working it like a worm, and I threw it out there just in the middle of this pocket and hop it, and I go to jig it again. I thought I was hung up, and all of a sudden it started moving, and as you can see, a big one. So that was fun.
I thought you were hungry on one of these trees.
I did, and all of a sudden
Not
it
much
started
happened.
moving.
Yeah, not much moved at first.
That was one of the funnest tournaments. There's another nice one. You know, that's what's crazy is here you're catching them just flipping soft plastics, and I would not have thought that would have been the way to catch them in 48-degree water, you know, up on the bank. But that just shows you when the water's high,
Yep.
those fish are going to the bank.
Yep.
Another fish. You're probably gonna wear me out on numbers now.
Well,
But I told you
six more of these and I'll be up to the big one.
There you go. You are. Those things are just laying up there on that
Yep.
old bank line.
Yeah, that's all it was.
You're gonna make me rig up a soft plastic. There's chunks though.
Slowly dragging it off there.
That one got it right off the bottom. Not a giant, but we're sneaking back up there. That's your little honey hole right there. Those fish have your name on it apparently. Same exact spot almost, wasn't it?
Yeah. A little to the left. Pull the humps there, Brent.
Oh, my
Nice.
drag's loose.
That's a good one, isn't it? Yeah,
Nice
nice.
Right. Get in the boat.
All right.
Well, that was fun. Cool. Not letting you get too far ahead of me.
Hold up.
All right. These are nice little fish, you know.
Yeah.
They were all right on the
A
bank.
little mat log right there, and
That one got it. That one got it.
it almost had to be one right there.
Well,
It
that's
just
what I
looked too
thought.
good.
But I threw it and I saw my line just jump. I like this place. Oh, there's one. out here like I thought it'd be. That feels like a decent fish. Tell you what, these type of deals like this are great practice too. I mean, we're not allowed to use nets in tournaments, so this is where I got to evaluate and say, can I swing him in? And 2 hooks, I was able to swing him in. Looks like, just looking here, oh, look at that, another one. I'm seeing on the Panoptics here, the bottom's a little bit rougher, and those fish are, they're out here like we thought, but they're just only in certain spots. But look how much we've thrown that
Right.
whipless crankbait out here and not caught but one big one.
Pro versus Joe, brought to you by Sportsman's Shake. Power your obsession. Garmin Panoptics, all-seeing sonar. Join the pros who switch to Garmin. Pro versus Joe, brought to you by Bass Pro Shops. Your adventure starts here. Pitbull Cutters, the best braided line cutters, period.
Uh-oh, there's a bite. Got it. Little guy, well, not bad. I say little, and the trocar did its job right in the side of the mouth. 1.5 pound fish. Oh, there's the bite. That was just crawling along the bottom there.
That's a few of mine have come that way, not really on anything.
Yep. Feels like April fishing. They like it. Nice little males.
It's off the bank.
Surprised we haven't tied into a big one, another big one, you know. There's a fish. Uh-oh, he's got me in the stuff. Let's put the gamma to work. Trocar stuck him right through the top. And the gamma yanked him right out of there. That's how it's supposed to be. That's fun when they do it like that.
Yeah. That one's got a lot of color to it.
Yeah, it does. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, I thought it was bigger than that at first. Coming to me. I guess they will hit the crankbait out here off the end of this stuff.
Square bill?
Yep, on that square bill again. Oh, what do we got here? Another one. What in the world was that hung on? Well, I know why they're maybe not up in the shallows along the dam.
This is probably about my last pitch. With this, I think I'm gonna be running for my square bill.
They're maybe suspended out on those trees. Just nice, solid fish, you know.
Yeah.
Get one?
There you go. Yep.
Good one?
I don't think so. It's coming right at me. I'm not sure. No, I don't think so.
Nice one though.
Yeah.
Fun, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Isn't that crazy? A lot of these fish are shallow, except we get up here on the dam and they seem to be more suspended out on those trees. But look at that big old fat one. Another
That's a good one there.
When somebody says it like that, that means get the net. Get you in a tree.
I'm trying to keep him up and coming at us.
Oh yeah, wow, another nice one. Look at that fish. Yeah! Good job.
Good net job. Better than
Oh
your
wow,
first one.
look at that.
Yeah, yeah.
Good job.
All right.
What do you think? I think this is a
Discovered the
pretty
little
good.
end of the tree pattern.
I like this February fishing.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
That is what it is. It may not be the prettiest a day outside, but the fishing sure makes up for it. Good job.
Yeah, man.
I'm mad I didn't catch one on my last cast, but hey, that was still a blast.
We would have had to stay another hour.
Exactly. I don't know about you, but I had a great time today,
It was awesome.
and You know, here it is, it's late winter, early spring, and cold conditions and a lot of rain, but I'll tell you what, we still had a lot of fish,
Yep.
or a lot of catches and some big fish. So I mean, that's a testament to this time of year. We caught them a lot of different ways, and just like we thought the fish would be scattered today, and they were scattered, and we caught them, you know, a variety of different ways. But I don't know about you, I had a good time.
It was
and
awesome, yeah.
Look forward
Great.
to doing it again
Yeah,
sometime.
come anytime you want.
All right. You know, I had a great time out there with Hadley. He told me this was going to be good fishing, and it was. The fish, I think we both said it numerous times, we wish the sun would have been out, but you know, for this time of year, you can't complain too much about the weather.
It's been kind of a cold winter here in northern Alabama, and it was really good to be able to finally get out and catch some fish. When I asked Brent what the water temperature was, and we figured out it was in the upper 40s, I knew right away I'd probably need to fish slower.
He did catch the first fish, and him and I went back and forth on the numbers of fish.
When he hit the big one, that was like, whoa, I know that category's over with.
Caught that almost 8-pounder, so that was really a special fish for me, because you know, I don't get to catch fish that big very often.
You know, actually where that fish came from, we will learn later, was kind of the main ditch that runs through this place.
When you go out with somebody and have a good time, and you catch, you know, between the two of us, our 5 best fish would have been probably close to 25 pounds. What more can you ask for?
You're fishing with a Bassmaster Elite Pro for the day. The things that you pick up and learn are incredibly valuable to you as far as a fisherman. So yeah, I highly recommend trying to get on.